You decided to be an artist. What made you decide? What single incident in your life made you decide to be an artist?
That is a great question. Not one single incident at all. Actually, I grew up from a very poor family in Hayward, California, a Hispanic family, and not a lot of creativity flowing through my family, and I had it in me as a young child, and growing up, taking art classes in elementary school, I was told by various instructors that I should really keep painting and drawing because I was good at what I did. And to be honest, it was a great feeling. I didn't get a lot of that at home. So it was good to hear that I was good at something, and I knew I loved to do it. So I kept going. I kept drawing, I kept painting, and my instructors kept telling me the same thing. That yes, you need to keep doing this. And I went to college, and we didn't have a lot of money, so I went to community college, and my instructor there said, yes, you need to do that, you're really good, you need to do this. And it was then that I really started to paint professionally and with all my heart. And I was being trained and realized what it meant to be an artist.
What does it mean to be an artist?
For me, it means being honest and true in what you do. You're creating something that you're not creating for someone else, but you're creating because it's what you do and it's what you love to do, and it's an expression of who you are, and that's what it means to be an artist to me. To express yourself in a very honest way.
There's a lot of love in how you do it, and there's certain moods that I can almost see and feel in your painting. Can you express or maybe tell a story how?
Oh yeah. I start off my paintings without any. I don't have a plan. I started out. I take everything that's happened during the day. I've even taken things from the street, paper, and I come home and use them in my paintings and try to capture how my day is going or how I'm feeling at the moment.
Wow.
It's the feelings are different throughout each painting. There's no there's no one feeling or expression. There's many feelings throughout each.
So there's actually a story, a continuous story in your life.
Yes.
So each kind of color represents a certain mood that day or that time.
And continuous is a very good word because each painting is a continuous story. It's not one feeling and I express that feeling. It's continuous. If I work on a painting for 3 weeks, a year, every time I step up to it and dip my paint and or dip my paintbrush in the paint, it's a different feeling. It's how I'm feeling at the moment. So there's layers and layers. It's different.
It's almost like you're telling a story.
I am.
With your colors, in how you express it, huh?
I am telling a story. And it's a story that I probably couldn't tell you verbally. But it's a story I tell through my paint.
Should a student actually just forget being an artist? Say, oh, just conform to the world. What made you break out of that mold? I mean, that kind of thinking.
I think for me, it was more important to be honest and express myself. There are a lot of students that are going to art school to make a lot of money. And there's a lot of, that's why people go to school. They're going to learn to become a doctor, to become a lawyer, to become an artist. I think there's something greater than that. I think it's a wonderful thing to create something that is true, honest, and someone is not forcing you to do for $1. If I sell my work, I sell my work. I love what I do, and I would hope that someone would love my work because of what I do.
Do you teach?
I have thought about it, and I've been asked many times. I have, but I have not yet took that road.
What qualities of a student do you look for? Or a person?
I think if I was to become an instructor, I would look for someone who is passionate about what they do, and passionate in a way that their first instinct wouldn't be to please someone else, but to do something that is an expression of who they are.
Is there an end to your story in expressing your paintwork? Or will there ever be an end?
Well, you're dead.
I would hope that it would live on forever, and that someone would actually hear what I have to say. And I've actually that's one of the thoughts that I've considered in regards to teaching, is that I would love for someone to hear what I say, because I don't get out there and tell people. So
So in a way, you're living forever actually, through your pieces, huh? Wow.
Bless you.
There's stories within stories here.
There are stories within stories, and there are many stories.
Wow.
And that's one of the beautiful things about what I do, is there are many stories in the works that I do, and I love to be able to express them in that way, because I don't know any other way.
Is there good advice for students that for the next generation of artists that you have?
Yes. My advice is to be honest. Be true to what you believe in. There are a lot of people that will tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's not the way of the world. You need to do what you believe in. And once you do what you believe in, and you take the time and concentrate on what you believe in, is when you as an individual are going to shine.